Hey guys, Erica with a K here. Today's video is going to be a reselling video on why I prefer to sell as a buy it now on eBay with best offer. This is something new for me on eBay. This is not something that I used to do. Back in the day when I first started selling on eBay, I used to list everything as an auction and I would hope that a lot of people would bid on it to bid it up. This was for a number of reasons. One is because I really didn't know what the item was worth. So I kind of wanted to leave it in the hands of everybody else. Like, hey, I guess it's worth whatever it gets bidded up on. But there's a lot of money to lose when you put it in the hands of chance and you're just hoping that a lot of people happen to be searching for it at that particular time during that week while your auction's going on and happen to be bidding it up. So there's a lot of room for error there. There's a lot of room for missing out on a lot of money and stuff like that. So I recently decided to switch over to a buy it now with best offer, and I've seen an increase in my sales, like dramatic increase in my sales. So what I do now is I do a lot of research on what the item is actually worth, and then I'll put it up for that price, plus I'll put in a little bit of a buffer for shipping, because a lot of times I offer free shipping unless of course the item is super heavy or something like that. If it's international, of course you can't offer free shipping. But I like to kind of pad in a little bit of extra money for the shipping, and also I pad in a little bit of extra money so that it's a negotiable price, so that it's not like I'm losing money now. Like I'm putting it, this is worth $10, I'll list it for $10 and I'll take $8. No, like I'll list this for $12 and I'll take $10 because that's what it's worth. But if somebody wants to buy it for 12, then great. So that's kind of what I do. So I do add in like a little bit of like extra pricing there, just so that it makes sense to have a buy it now on it. I allow buyers to send me their offers. Now there are two options to do this. You can either accept and decline every single one as it comes in, decide if you want to accept it or decline it, or you can have an automatic thing where you could set it on the back end to be like automatically accept over 25, automatically decline under 25. You get what I'm saying? So like you don't even have to see it. It could just be like, just send your offers in, let this automatically accept and decline. I don't have to make any decisions. I'll just ship it when it sells. So sometimes I do both. Say the thing is worth $25, I list it for $50. This is just an example. And I say, if anybody offers more than $40, I'll automatically accept it. If anybody offers anything less than 25, I'll automatically decline it. So then if anybody gives me an offer in between 25 to 40, I'll make the decision on whether or not I want to accept it when I see the offer come in. So that is something that I like to do too. So that's kind of gives you the third option. So you could either just have it be like, hey, any offers, I want to see them and I want to accept and decline as they come, or you can set it with automatically accept, automatically decline, or you can set it as automatically accept and decline, but if it's in between that number, then I kind of want to see it and I want to decide for myself. The reason why I prefer it to auctions, which is something I kind of already touched on, is because with an auction, you need a lot of people to bid on it, to bid it up. Or you need at least two people to be interested in it to bid it up. As a buy it now, you only need one person interested in it, and they just have to make you an offer, or they can just buy it right then and there. So that is why I prefer it to auctions, because I don't want to lose money because it didn't get bid up as much as it's worth, or I don't want to lose money because nobody searched for it that week, or I don't want to lose money for any reason. I don't want to lose money. So that is why I prefer it to an auction, because I want to be able to set the price. Of course, with the buy it now, you don't have to accept any offers. Buy it now with best offer, you don't have to accept any offers you don't want to accept. It's completely up to you. You get the option, and buyers are only allowed to send you 3 offers. So they better make that third one good if they're really interested, which is kind of cool about it. And sometimes people will like message you and say like, hey, what's the lowest you'll go? And you can just tell them, and then if they want to buy it at that price, they can, or if they don't, then they don't have to. But they do only get 3 shots at it. So it's not like you're going to go on forever, where you're like going back and forth and going back and forth and it's only 3. So either figure out what my lowest price is and offer me that, or you don't get this. So that's kind of cool. Another reason why I like it, and I think that my sales have gone up, is because people like instant gratification. They like knowing like, I want to buy this today. I don't want to wait until this auction ends. I don't want to maybe not get it at the end, maybe fall asleep at the time this auction's ending and not get a chance to bid on it the last time. People like instant gratification. It's like, I want to buy it today and I want it by the end of this week. I want to buy it today and I want it by tomorrow. People like that. That's why Amazon does so well, because they have that like shipping that's like right away. Sometimes people don't realize they need something or want something until it's last minute and they need it and they want it. So to set things at an auction and they have to wait a week, that could be annoying for some people. People are just that way. And people also like to feel like they're getting a deal. So some people will just buy it right then and there at the full asking price if they want it bad enough. And then some people want to offer you things because they want to feel like they get a deal. They want to say it to their friends, hey, she had it listed for 50, but I got it for 30. Like, that's a deal. People want to feel like they're getting a deal. So a big thing with the auctions that I've noticed is that people like to feel like they're gambling. It's like, oh, am I going to win this? Am I going to win this? Blah, blah, blah. You get the same feeling with a buy it now best offer, because like, oh, is she gonna accept my offer? Is she gonna accept my offer? You're still keeping the interest of the buyer. It's still fun for them, for those who want it to be fun, if that makes sense. I personally never buy things at an auction unless it's like 99 cents and nobody's buying it for anything more than that. But like, I don't have patience to wait, and I know a lot of people are like me and they don't have patience to wait. They want it now. And like I just said, people feel like they're like getting a good deal because they're like negotiating with you through this option of best offer, and it's a higher perceived value. It's worth more. This was listed at $50. I got it for 30. It's worth 50 because that's what they had it listed for, but I got it for 30. It's a higher perceived value. They think it's worth more because you have a higher price tag on it. Whereas if you had a price tag of 99 cents on it, maybe they wouldn't think it was really worth anything. They might think it's a crappy material, it's not real or anything like that. So you kind of want to still give that high perceived value, but still give them a chance to get it at a lower price. So that pretty much wraps up the video. I have seen an incline in my sales since I decided to do buy it now with best offer. I do recommend the best offer button too, not just to buy it now, but I do also recommend the best offer button. Some people don't even use it, which is great. They'll just pay the asking price depending on how bad they want it, or how bad they need it, or how bad their kid wants it, wherever the case is. But it is cool to have that option for them, especially if you set your prices a little bit higher, knowing that you're setting it a little bit higher, and you're giving yourself that wiggle room to negotiate with the buyer. So that pretty much wraps up this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it's helpful. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, with a blog on Saturday and a vlog on Sundays. Thank you guys so much again, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.